US Special Operations Command Africa are once again leading their premier and largest annual Special Operations exercises called Flintlock, held in North and West Africa. Flintlock 24 this year is hosted by Ghana and Ivory Coast Armed Forces in West Africa. Today's video is focusing on Italian Special Forces operations, specifically Rangers of the 4th Alpini Paratroopers Regiment assigned to Army Special Forces Command Italy and Italian Air Force members assigned to the 9th Wing, 21st Squadron, operating HH-101A Caesar helicopters. Special Ops teams from the US military's Africa Command, along with NATO allies from Spain, France, UK, Italy and Netherlands, are conducting airport assault drills at Tamale Airport, Ghana, alongside soldiers from countries including Ghana, Ivory Coast, Chad, Tunisia, Mauritania, Nigeria, Libya and Morocco. The Italian Caesar helicopter crews are tasked with transporting special forces directly onto the flight line to neutralise or capture a mock assaulting terrorist group spread out across the airport apron. A second group of special ops teams are tasked with directly assaulting the airport terminal, which is held by armed terrorists. The Italian Special Forces training primarily were conducted in Ghana. Officially, the Republic of Ghana is a country in West Africa. It lies adjacent to the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean to the south, sharing a border with Côte d'Ivoire in the west, Burkina Faso in the north, and Togo in the east. The Joint Special Forces assault on Tamale Airport, a key African travel hub and international airport, was one of 3 locations that Italian Special Forces skills were required. They also conducted training operations in Daboya, located 80 kilometres or 50 miles west of Tamale Airport. The Italian piloting skills were truly tested off the coast of Takoradi. Operating over the Gulf of Guinea, their HH-101A Caesar helicopters were a vital element in conducting ship and boat visit, board, search and seizure exercises. Footage of these operations are shown shortly. Back here at Tamale Airport, the terrorist threat is neutralised. The armed attackers were either killed or captured. The Italian Special Force here in Ghana are Rangers of the 4th Alpini Paratroopers Regiment, and the Italian Air Force HH-101A Caesar helicopters are crewed by 21st Squadron, members assigned to the 9th Wing. Together they form a potent Special Forces group. The Italians' next training mission held in Daboya is with Tunisian and Libyan armed forces. Together they will conduct a complex vehicle interdiction exercise using the Italian HH-101A Caesar helicopters. Before we watch the final training mission, let's just have a quick look at the AW101 variants, previously known and developed as the EH-101 Merlin in the late 1980s. This versatile medium-lift helicopter was jointly developed by British and Italian entities. The Italian HH-101A Caesar, seen here, is based on the AW101 Combat Search and Rescue variant, and is designed to meet the future operational requirements of the Italian Air Force. The first HH-101A Caesar delivery, designated for Special Operations Air Support, arrived in its black livery in 2017. The Italian Air Force received a further 14 HH-101A Caesars, the majority, as seen here, delivered in a grey livery, designated for search and rescue missions, troop transport and recovery. The HH-101A Caesars, when necessary, can pack a punch. Dependent on missions, they can be fitted with 3 M134 7.62mm pintle-mounted Gatling-type machine guns, one located on each side of the airframe, with a third on the rear ramp. Seen here, operated by a US Marine. The Italian Navy was actually the first to operate a EH-101 Merlin variant, the AW-101, seen here conducting amphibious operations. The first Italian Navy AW-101 entered service in October 1999. The Royal Navy followed in June 2000, bringing into service an anti-submarine variant, the Merlin HM1. Today the Italian Navy operates 22 AW-101 mission variants. British forces are the largest user of EH-AW-101 Merlin variants. The Royal Navy Helicopter Force operates 30 Merlin Mark II from 3 squadrons. The Commando Helicopter Force operates 25 Merlin Mark IV-A. These were transferred from the Royal Air Force in 2014 as RAF Merlin HC3-3A. All 25 helicopters were significantly updated to the Commando Merlin Mark IV standard to allow them to be operated from Royal Navy ships. Sales since 1999 of the EH/AW-101 Merlin variants, now owned by Leonardo, have been modest but steady, with 220 sold worldwide. Royal Danish Air Force operate 14 AW-101 for search and rescue missions. Portuguese Air Force fly 12 AW-101 Merlins and Royal Norwegian Air Force fly 16 AW-101 Tsar Queen. Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force has 14 helicopters, the MCH-101, modified for airborne mine countermeasures and transport. The final section of this video features the piloting skills of Italian pilots assigned to 9th Wing 21st Squadron, who were transporting Ghanaian, Tunisian and Libyan Special Operations Forces during a visit, board, search and seizure exercise with the Italian Air Force HH-101A Caesar helicopters. Supporting the exercise are a mix of Special Forces fast intercept boats. The Italian Navy offshore patrol vessel Comandante Betica P492 is acting as a vessel of interest off the coast of Takoradi, Ghana, as part of exercises during Flintock 2024. As successful as the Flintlock exercises have been over the years, doubts are emerging whether future exercises will be held in the future, after a series of political fallouts and a rise in militant Islamic violence engulfs Flintlock exercise participating nations. This year has seen Russian military support increase in Nigeria, Mali and Burkina Faso. US relations with Chad, have deteriorated, resulting with a temporary withdrawal of troops. Niger, which in the past has been a crucial partner for the United States, expelled French troops in December. Mali and Burkina Faso have also ended their military cooperation with France. Thanks for watching.